we can start this info day. So thank you everyone to be connected today for this webinar. Sorry. My name is Thomas Desferriers, and I'm Innovation Manager at BG Police Valley, a French cluster specialized in plant innovation. And because we are part of the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER project, we are delighted to welcome you today for this webinar. We organize it as part of the financial support to third parties call we are launching since the 1st of September. So this webinar will be divided into several parts. First, Laura Merias Torrent, project coordinator and a researcher at the Data Technological Center in Catalonia, will present you the whole I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER project and the objectives of the open call we are launching. And then Maria Lisa Zupiriloni, I'm sorry if I pronounced it badly, Maria Lisa, project officer at Agri-Food Cluster in Italy, and Sonia Romano, innovation manager at BGT Consulting Group, will present you in details the open call and with its two different scopes and also the eligibility and funding conditions of the call. And we will finish by a question and answer session. So right now, please keep your camera and microphone off for a better conduct of the webinar. If you have any question, you have a chat conversation part in the Teams. So you can address all your questions in this chat, even during the different presentation. Don't be shy to use it. We will ask to the presenters your question at the end of the webinar. And to conclude the introduction, this info day is recorded and will be released on the YouTube platform in several days. So thank you for your microphone off. Thank you. And I give the floor to Laura to present our projects. So Laura, you can connect right now.
Thank you, Thomas. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this Info Day session, the Info Day that we are presenting our open call from the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZERS project. So as a coordinator of the project, we want to introduce you a little about the concept of I3-4-BIOFERTILIZERS project, the objectives, and what are we looking in this FSTP that we are launching. Next, please, Thomas. Okay, so starting from the current state of the fertilizer sector, we know that the production and the use and application of chemical fertilizers has an important environmental impact. First of all, the production of these products consumes a lot of energy and also is responsible of the 2% of the global CO2 emissions. Then we face also that for producing these chemical fertilizers, we use raw materials from non-renewable sources, and its application has an important impact on biodiversity and aquatic systems. And finally, it seems that using these products, what we want to have is an increase in crop production, but at the expense of soil health alteration. Apart from this impact, we have new regulation opportunities because the European Union is doing some strategic frameworks, policies, new regulations that wants to change this aspect and promote sustainable practices They have launched several policies regarding circular bioeconomy, nutrient recovery, and also we have the new fertilizers regulation that includes in it the products such as biostimulants or products coming from organic sources. So we have here a new opportunity to include this type of products in our markets. So we have some market opportunities because we can use some renewable sources for produce biofertilizers. Carbon credits can increase also the value of these bioproducts. We have an increase in the organic farming practices. And also the increase in volatility of the cost of fossil fuels also have an impact on the cost of chemical fertilizers. So for us, this is kind of opportunity. Apart from that, Europe wants to increase food sovereignty and reducing the dependence of third countries. And finally, we have a framework that we can have some investments, innovation, and research activities based on this sector. So this type of projects such as I3-4-BIOFERTILIZERS projects can increase the quality of biofertilizers by adapting them of the needs of the farmers and also promote and encourage the use of these products by farmers. So at the end, it's to encourage new activities and actions to really take these products into market. Next, please. Okay, so about the project, the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZERS project aims to promote this international cooperation to support scaling up, demonstration, and go-to-market activities of a series of innovation investments in the biofertilizer sectors across Europe. So this project's duration is 3 years. It started September last year and will end on August 2027. We have a total cost of around 9 million euros, and 70% of that comes from EU fundings. And we are a consortium of 19 partners. We have 8 SMEs, 3 clusters, 3 research organizations, 3 innovation agencies, and 1 public authority from 12 different European regions, from Portugal, Spain, France, Belgium, Italy, Hungary, and Greece. Next. So about the project action lines, we can divide the implementation of the projects into 3 action lines. The first one is the state-of-the-art mapping. So we really know the current state of the sector, but we want to understand better the state-of-the-art, the relevant interregional actors, and the investment and innovation that are needed from SMEs. And then also to identify barriers, trends, opportunities that can really help this rural and regional development in sustainable agri-food production. Then we have a second action line, which is the implementation of a portfolio of interregional innovation investments. Here we have 8 investment cases implemented in the project. Focused on industrial scale production of scale-up production of biofertilizers and biostimulants, also decision support tools for optimized fertilization, and finally agronomic test of biofertilizers for the preparation of the market strategy entry. And finally, the third action line is a financial support to third parties that officially start now with the launch of the open call, that we have a budget in the consortium to give financial support to third parties, SMEs or startups, working in investments and developments in biofertilizers and biostimulants. So apart from this financial support, we as a project We provide technical, financial, and market launch advice, and also some technical training and capacity building in biofertilizers, biofertilization, and sustainable agro-industrial systems. Next. Well, just for give more knowledge about the impacts of the project. The first part of the ecosystem mapping has been already implemented, and we have more and a specific knowledge, and we have detected specific needs about how the needs from farmers and also the needs from the fertilizers producers. Here we have some results on that, but starting from the producer sides, the 72% of biofertilizers producers are familiar with biofertilizers, but we have some barriers such as inconsistent feedstock, high production cost, or logistics. We expect a significant market growth, but we need to invest more time and research in the delivery systems and also how these nutrient mechanisms can be certified as better as the ones having when using chemical fertilizers. Regarding the fertilizer sellers, biofertilizers accounts for less than 20% of the total sales. They are chosen mainly for soil health and environmental concerns, but we have some challenges to face, such as price volatility and low customer awareness. So we have to work better on that aspects. And for the farmer side, the 57% of farmers are aware of biofertilizers, but are not extremely familiar with that. The 52% already use them, but as a complement is not the only fertilization source. And the major barriers are high cost, performance inconsistency, and they comment or just suggest that they have lack of EU support on their acquisition or use for their implementation. So again, we need to work to improve this aspect. Next. We can go to the other. Okay. Regarding the second action line, we have the investment cases. So we have 8 investment cases performed by different SMEs located in Portugal, in Spain, in France, in Belgium, and in Greece. And 7 of them are more focused on the development, production, scale-up, implementation of new processes to obtain new products that can be very valuable in the market. And we have an investment case from Agenso that it's more related to digital decision support system for optimal biofertilization. Next. And finally, the third action line is this financial support to third parties that after this presentation, Maria Elisa and Sonia will present it more in depth. But at the end, we have total funding of 1.8 million euros to distribute to different SMEs and startups. And we are the type of activities that are eligible can be divided in 2 different categories. One category is the one that supports the implementation of the investment cases. This means that, Thomas, if you can go back, from the 8 investment cases, we have detected some sub-projects that can be performed just to have a greater impact in the implementation of this development. And yeah, at the end to prove that the products are consistent, that we have enough data in soil, that their performance are robust. In the guidelines, you will see that from each of the investment cases, we have identified different sub projects to be implemented. And then we have a second category that it's open innovation, that at the end the eligible activities will be more devoted to a scale-up processes, new formulations of biofertilizers that can have a potential entrance to the market. Next. Yeah, and this is all from my side. Now my colleagues Maria-Elisa and Sonia will explain you more in depth the eligibility criteria and what we are looking in this FSTP. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Laura. Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maria-Elisa Spiroli, and the pronunciation was fine, Thomas. And I am a project officer for the agri-food cluster based in Regione Emilia-Romagna. So slide, please. What is a cascade funding? It is also known as financial support to third parties. That's why you see also this acronym FSTP. And it's a fast and simple way for startups, SMEs, university, research center to secure financial support from different big European projects to develop technologies, innovation, and also to strengthen the EU cooperation and competitiveness at European level. This is a general overview of what is a cascade funding. Slide, please. In general, a cascade funding, so the FSTP, has different characteristics, and these are the main ones. The first one is that it comes as a fund in forms of a grant that is directly disbursed by the consortium of European projects, not from the European Commission, but directly from the consortium of the project. The funding is up to 60,000 euro, generally as a lump sum for SMEs and startup. There is no loss of equity or taking on debt. It's not complex from the point of bureaucracy. The application is quite simplified, and this is in order to have a higher number of submission of application. And it's generally they are short-term projects, so up to 12 months with very simple reporting and administrative management. And another very useful added value is the fact that it provides access to strategic European networks made in the same sector. Slide, please. Okay, so what about our project? Our project is I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER, and the aim of the cascade funding of biofertilizer is to support innovative initiatives from small and medium-sized enterprises and startups across various regions, following the general FSTP rules. As also Laura said, we have two different application strands, and I'm going to give you some detail on the different application strands. And as also Laura said, the budget for the FSTP of biofertilizer is 1.8 million. Slide, please. Thank you. So what are we talking about here? We have provided also in the call the definition of biofertilizer and biostimulants. I know that you are fully aware of this, but just to provide you some definition. Biofertilizer are fertilizing products made entirely from organic matter of biological origin, containing nutrients that enhance soil fertility. They come from biological sources such as animal byproducts, plant residues, human waste, and microorganisms. While for biostimulants, what we mean by stimulants, they are products designed to stimulate plant nutrition processes independently of their nutrient content. So their purpose is to enhance one or more characteristic in the plant production. Slide, please. Okay, so what about the strands and the scope? Just like Laura said, we have two different strands. Strand 1 is the one totally dedicated to the investment cases that you have seen in the presentation earlier in the presentation, and the aim is to provide answer to specific needs of the investment cases. So the aim of this strand is to have tools and services to support the deployment of biofertilizer for the investment cases which are part of the project. And you can see in the slide from Laura and also from me, but also in the call text, the list of the investment cases. Strand 2 is a different one, and it's only on open innovation. The aim is the development of new products and scale up of new innovative biofertilizers. And what we want here is to scale up innovative biofertilizer initiatives from technology readiness level 6 until 8. Slide, please. Okay, so Laura has already told you what are the investment cases. We have in the project consortium 8 investment cases. They are partner of the project, and what they have to do in the project activities is the scale up, piloting, and demonstration of their investment business cases. The first investment case is about poultry manure composting. The second one is about nitrate-free calcium fertilizer. Third one, organic fertilizer and biostimulant production. Fourth is about plant extract-based fertilizer. Slide, please. Number 5, investment case is the microbial biofertilizer. The 6th is bio-based product commercialization. And 7 is Azospirillum brasiliensis production, which is a very specific one. And the 8th one is a decision support system for biofertilization. Each one of the investment cases has different topic involved, and you can see that all of them have different objective within the project implementation. Okay, thank you so much. What about the strand 1? About tools and services to support these investment cases. You can find a table in the call text where you will find at page from 7 to 10, where you will find all the needs that have been detected coming from the investment cases involved. In the table, you will find different information. First of all, what they need. So the tool and the services to be implemented for that specific investment cases. The description of the tool service to implement. The geographical areas of implementation and the maximum grant amount you may request for that specific service or tool. Slide, please. And this is just an example. I have taken a very screenshot of the table that you will find in the call text. Just for you to know, this is an example coming from investment case number 1. The tool service to be implemented is about soil and nutrient management using organic fertilizing from chicken manure. And there is also a description, a detailed description of what the investment cases need or are requesting. And in this case, it's enhancement of soil fertility and crop productivity using chicken manure-based organic fertilizer, and it promotes sustainable agriculture. It reduces synthetic fertilizer use and improves environmental health through soil analysis, field trials, and optimized application rates. The geographical areas of implementation in this specific case is, and I'm sorry for my Portuguese here, is Região Centro and Região do Alentejo, both based in Portugal. And in this case, you may request up to 60,000 euro in this case. And this is just an example. In the call text, you will find a complete table with all the needs and the tools and services needed for the investment cases of the project. Slide, please. Okay, let's go to a different one. The second strand is totally different. It's an open innovation. So its aim is the development, is to provide support to the development of new products and scale up of new innovative biofertilizer. This is very important as well, because we need to better understand how to support what is going on in Europe and in the eligible regions. As I told you earlier, the strand aims to scale up innovative biofertilizer initiatives, and again, the technology readiness level goes from 6 to 8. Here we have a list, which is not a final list. This is not exhaustive. It's just to provide you some example. But of course, it's up to you to provide us the innovative initiative in biofertilizer or biostimulants. Some example are here, and it could be fertilizer made from poultry manure, liquid biofertilizer derived from plant co-products, biofertilizer produced from compost and biogas, biostimulants extracted from plants and microorganisms, and biostimulants derived from vermicompost. Again, this is not an exhaustive list. Slide, please. Application on additional topics can vary from different sector or products. And here we are again with some other example. It could be something made of with biochar. So coming from the development of products utilizing biochar for soil amendment or in biofertilizer formulation and carbon sequestration. It could be also a product algae derived. So it could be a project or for studying the potential of algae as a source of as biofertilizer and biostimulants. It could be insect derived product. So explore the use of insects as a sustainable source for protein-rich biofertilizer. It could be proteins, amino acids, in order to develop biofertilizer based on proteins or amino acids to enhance plant nutrition. And it could be humic fulvic acids that investigate the application of these organic compounds in biofertilizer fertilization. Again, and I would like to stress this as well. The list is not exhaustive. Slide, please. Thank you. This particular strand support projects, innovative projects in this area, and we may have 4 different scopes. And again, this is a screenshot coming from the call text. and you can find all the information there. So the scope could be scale up of production, could be innovative formulants and formulation processes. It could be evaluation of products, and it could be something service related. Okay, in this case, you will find also the description for each of these of this scope. So for the scale up of production, it should be in order to develop strategies to increase production capacity while maintaining product quality and consistency. Number two, innovative formulants and formulation processes. It's about exploring new formulation methods, including seed treatment, physical form tools and methods to improve biofertilizer efficacy and application. In scope 3, evaluation of products. So it's about the evaluation of products regarding the effectiveness in greenhouse or field condition and the characterization of the mode of action of products and sources of variability. And then the fourth scope is about the service-related one. So evaluation of products regarding the effectiveness in greenhouse or field condition. As you can see, regions to be implemented, it's all eligible region. And the grant amount that may be requested, it's maximum 60,000 euro if there is a single SME as applicant, and maximum 120,000 euro for collaborative projects with 2 or more SMEs. Thank you, Thomas. Slide. Okay, another advantage that the project I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER provide to the applicant SMEs is the possibility to have a comprehensive support framework. So the project will set up a network of technical, scientific, and innovation advisory experts that will be established during the project implementation, and then can provide information on intellectual property rights, legal issues, environmental impact, and more. So it's a sort of support, guidance, and coaching throughout the implementation of the project that has been funded in the project. Slide, please. Let's come for the eligibility criteria. It must be, the applicant must be an SME, it must be an SME or a startup. So the SME, they should be qualified as SMEs, and they need to provide us a self-assessment on this, and please take a look at the call text. Also, startups can participate, but the only criteria here is that they have been established at least 1 year before the end of the call date, which is on the 14th of November. Then, with regards to the geographical requirement, we are receiving many questions on this. Applicant SMEs must be legally established in one of the eligible regions of the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER open call, and the list of the eligible regions are in table 1 at page 14-15 of the call text. Scope, priority, and activities. Application must address one of the scope priorities that have explained earlier, and they need to develop activities as described in the section call strengths and scope within the call. The proposal that would address more than one priority will not be considered as eligible. Okay. Financial requirements. If the proposal or the application is selected for funding, so is a successful application, applicants should be able to prove their financial stability and capacity and pass any financial check. This includes completing a financial capacity self-assessment. This comes only for the SMEs that are successful in the application. and of course, they have evaluated properly as successful. Language requirements, we are asking you to provide the application form exclusively in English. Any other language is not possible, and you cannot write one part in one language and the other in English. It must be all in English, otherwise it would be disqualified. The requesting funding amount, it's a lump sum payment. And as I told you, for strand 1, the maximum is the one that is listed in the table that you will find in section 2.21 of the call text. For strand 2, the total requested grant per single SME cannot exceed 60,000 euro. And if you are presenting a collaborative project, the total funding must not exceed 120,000 euro per project. Okay, even though there are more than 2 SMEs collaborating together, the maximum amount remains fixed at 120,000 euro. In this case, the submission, each SMEs may submit only one application in this call, either as a single applicant or as a leader or partner in a consortium, which is a collaborative project. If an applicant submits more than one application, only the most recent, meaning the last one received, will be admissible. Earlier submitted proposal from that applicant, even collaborative ones, will be considered as non-admissible. The project, now it's about the timing of the project. The project must last maximum 12 months. And this will start from the date of the agreement signature with the consortium of the project. Slide, please. Okay, so I'm going to give the floor to my colleague Sonia from BGT Consulting for the final part of the call, open call. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maria-Elisa. One of the important parts of this presentation is the call timeline. So all the dates, the important dates for all the process are presented here. So the call is open since September 1st, and the application deadline is November 14th. For the submission, you need to submit the form that we will go through later on during this presentation. And also to the submission, you need to not just submit the form, but also an SME declaration, as Maria-Elisa already mentioned. After submitting your application by email, you will receive an automatic notification or reception. And after this, you will assess, we will assess the eligibility criteria as already Maria-Elisa listed. And after this phase, you will receive a notification saying if your application complies with all the eligibility criteria or not. The technical phase will start right after, and each application will be assessed by the consortium, selected in the each application selected in the eligibility check phase. Only the ones selected will go through the technical evaluation. Experts will be selected based on their expertise in fields relevant to the program be evaluated, ensuring that they have no direct connection to any investment case under strand 1. This is a very important note to highlight. Additionally, they will represent 3 different regions covered by the project partners to ensure a fair and transparent selection process. They will follow the evaluation grid to each strand that I will present next. After this evaluation, all the applicants will be notified, and we will have a short period for complaint evaluation. Sorry. And then after the evaluation of these complaints, and the ones that will follow through the whole process successfully, then we will start the contractualization phase, and then the project can start. Next, please. So the strands, there are two strands, as my colleagues mentioned, strand 1 and strand 2. And as already, sorry, may you, thank you. So as already mentioned, these two strands have different scopes. And so, consequently, there are different evaluation criteria. For strand 1, the focus is the quality of the implementation and adequacy of the investment cases needs. As you can see here, there is the alignment and the compliance with the investment case, the feasibility of the project, the cost effectiveness, and the team and resources adequation. For strand 2, yes, we have a different evaluation criteria. And for this strand, as mentioned already, the focus is on the innovation level of the project. And the evaluation goes through three main criteria: excellence, impact, and implementation. And with an extra points if the applicants come from 2 or more different eligible regions. Important to note here is the overall score threshold is 30 out of 50. Proposals fail to achieve the threshold will be rejected, and all the applicants will receive an email with all the results, as I mentioned previously. The successful ones will be given instructions on how to proceed, and these ones will have to sign a grant agreement during the contractualization phase. Next, please. Yes, so some funding details about this call. Eligible costs and expenses. The type of expenses that are eligible during the project are direct staff costs. There are no limitations regarding this type of costs. External expertise, like subcontracting, max 30% of the total project budget. Travel, max 10% of the total project budget. Consumables, there are no limitations regarding this type of costs, and equipment is not eligible. As you can see, we will see further in the form. These are the only eligible costs, type of costs. Okay, there are other type of costs are not eligible to this call. The funding scheme, well, all the payments will be in euros. The initial payment will be 50% upfront upon project contracting, the grant signing, and the final payment, the remaining 50%, will be due upon project completion and submission of the technical report, which will assess the budget used against achieved results. Well, the obligations and compliance of the beneficiaries of this grant, it's more or less like other European grants, and And it is like maintain records and documentation for 5 years after final payment, make expenses records available for audits, reviews, or investigations, keep original or authorized digital documents, and SMEs or consortium must comply with all terms and conditions to receive funding. Next, please. So during the project, as I said, and also Marie-Lisa, it's a very simple process, and the monitoring and the reporting, it's supposed to be simple, and we are only asked one project progress report in the middle of the project. If this is the scale for 12-month project. If the project is shorter than this, it's in the middle of the project. We need a progress report. And at the end of the project, we need a final report submitted up to 1 month after the project end date, where should be detailed the results of the project. This reporting is mandatory and is in addition to any national reporting requirements. Failure to deliver the document will result in the non-payment of the last part of the grant. So before Elizabeth presents, sorry, I will share my screen now because I want to show you in a practical sense how to apply to this open call. So you will have during this presentation the link to the project webpage. This is the project webpage, biofertilizers project. And you go here to opportunities. As you can see here, there is already highlighted the financial support to third parties.
Sonia, sorry for interrupt you, but we cannot see the project webpage. We are seeing a mountain.
Sorry, it's my other screen. Sorry. Okay. Can you see now?
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. So as you see here, this is the link to the project webpage. You will have access to this during the presentation, also during the presentation. But there is already a highlighted this call in the project webpage. But if you go here to opportunities, you will find more information, detailed information about this open call here. So you have a lot of more information here. Most of the information is already presented here, and also in the open call text guidelines. You have all here the information, detailed information, as we already mentioned. So let me go back. Yes. You have the open call guidelines, and you also have the application form that I will show you right away. Just opening. Okay, so this is the form. This is a Word document, and this is a form that you cannot change the format or structure of this document. So please don't change or add any different fonts or add new tables besides the ones that are already here. This form must not exceed 15 pages. This is important. And as Maria Elisa already said, this must be filled out in English. Not other language will be allowed. And this form should be submitted as a PDF file. Applicants that do not comply with these requirements may be considered ineligible. So this form has 5 sections. The first one is a general information section with the information about the project, the proposal, the acronym, the keyword, and the trends and investment cases that you are applying to. You will have also to fill some information about the leader and, if applicable, other partners too. I just want to highlight here that I said that you should not add new tables, but if you have more than one partner, you should replicate this table only, okay? The section 2 is about the excellence of the project. So you have here, you can put here the introduction and the project overview, and also the technical description. You can see here that, and you will see through all the form that there are some subsections that only apply to just one of the strands. In this case, the technical description, there is an added subsection just for strand 2 regarding the TRL level. For the third section, it will be assess the impact of the project. And as you can see here, some of the subsections are just for strand 1 or just for strand 2. The fourth section is the implementation. And here you will have to detail the work plan and the timeline, and also describe how the project will be implemented and managed, and also the team and partnerships that will be relevant during the project and the implementation of the project. And finally, the budget and the financial plan. Again, these are these cost categories are the only ones eligible in this call. Please do not add any other cost categories that will be considered not eligible. And last, the ones that are familiar with the EU grants are familiar with this eligibility and compliance declarations that you should put here if you comply or not. So I think this is all for me, from my side, and I will pass the floor to Elizabeth. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. So then just last but not least, and before the questions, as part of the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZERS project in Work Package 5, we have the commitment to develop a networking of agro-living labs, and this is why we are presenting you this opportunity. As you may know, the agro-living labs are real-life environments where innovations can be co-created, tested, and also validated. And importantly, eligible costs under this FSTP, especially for strand 2, that innovations may arise and maybe scaling up, So as part of this eligible cost, the subcontracting for real life testing is allowed, which means that even for these applicants without pre-identified testing facilities and may need it for develop their project can benefit. So within the project, we already identified 3 agro-living labs. In this case, in Catalonia, you will find it over there. But we will soon open an expression of interest to include also new labs from other regions, from Europe, from the eligible ones that are under our project. And continuously updated online directory will be also available on the project website in the part that Sonia just showed you, where all the information about the FSTP is there, and making it easier to access for these relevant testing environments that the applicants may need. So ensure that this network will provide also visibility, practical support, and easy access to these real conditions for validating your innovations. So this is it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you all for your nice presentation. Now we are beginning the Q&A session. So please, if you have some questions, you can ask them in the chat of the teams. And we already have some questions, but just to make a little introduction, we have some answer for a lot of them, but maybe we have to discuss about other questions. We will produce a whole Q&A document to compile all the questions we have during the whole the duration of the opening call. So we will launch it, I think, during the end of the September or October. So it will be another document to help you to understand this call. And for the Q&A session, Laura, Maria-Lisa, and Sonia, if you have informations more than I have of the different questions, don't hesitate to answer it. The first question was from Mirko Garuti. Does the innovative initiative support also farm company? And the answer, I think, is yes, if the farm company is an SME. I don't see any problem of that. You should just answer the different criteria of the project, but it's okay, of the call, sorry, but it's okay for the second question were from Derek Latif-Deros. Are biopesticides also included in the scope? This is a tricky question. I think biopesticides are not included except if there's a double authorization of the product. If the biopesticide is also a biostimulant, they can be included in some national legislation. It may be possible, but if it's just biopesticide, it cannot be included. From Fanny Desbourdeaux, can associations apply to the call? And for this question, maybe you can help me, Loria, Maria, Lisa, Sonia. My point of view is you should verify on the EU Commission website of your status. But I don't know if associations may be considered as a SME or not.
Yeah, if not, I mean, maybe they are not the direct beneficiaries, but they can be part of the subcontracting aspect. So you need to check whether you pass this SME self-assessment, or if not, to see if the formula of subcontracting can work for you.
And the last question right now is from Chris Algas La Patrona. The eligibility regions are the one listed in point 3 of the call text. I don't remember the points, but I think it's,
Yeah, it's about the eligibility criteria. And I can confirm that the SMEs, the applicant SMEs, are to come from the regions that are listed there. SMEs or startups, but those are the eligible regions.
And we don't have any more questions. And wait 1 or 2 minutes, but as I said, we will produce a Word document to have all the different questions you asked to the consortium during the opening call. So, okay, so I think we can conclude right now. Thank you again, Laura, Maria Elisa, Sonia, and Elizabeth for your presentation. And thank you to all the participants. Yes, Maria Elisa?
Thomas, there's a question coming from, okay, no, sorry. It's already resolved. Okay, sorry, Thomas.
Don't worry. Thank you for the participants. And maybe we can say that for French part, we will have another national webinar the 19th of September at 10:30. So if you are not already subscribers, don't hesitate because we will give another details of the French challenges on the strain 1. And maybe Laura, Maria Elisa, and the other partners, you can say a little about your respective national webinars.
Yes, with regards to Italy, the info day for the Italian SMEs is on the 12th of September at 12 o'clock, and you will find all the information in the Cluster Emilia-Romagna Agri-Food website and in the official biofertilizer project. Sorry, Thomas, I just need to add before giving the floor to Laura, is about the questions. If you do have any other question, please send the email that is on the screen right now, and we will reply in due time. I close here.
Super. In the case of Spain, our national info day will be in the 19th of September at 11, also through Teams platform. And the information for registration is already published in Beta Technological Center LinkedIn. So just go there, register, and you will receive the email for the next webinar.
Thank
Yes,
you, Laura.
Sorry, I just want to add, sorry, Thomas, I just want to add that this email, and Maria Elisa, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the email for application or the submission of the application, right? Okay.
Yes.
I just want to highlight that this is the same email. Yes.
Yeah, this is the official email, and you use this official mail for any question you have and for the application. For the application, just read thoroughly the open call text because you need to provide all the documentation.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you. And from our partners from Belgium, Greece, Hungary, and Portugal, do you have any national webinars plan, or do you want to communicate about this, or is it not planned yet?
And from Belgium is not planned yet.
Okay. For Azores, it's the 17th of September. Thank you, Carmen. And so if you don't have any information, any additional information, we can conclude. So thank you a lot.